So video and podcast, you both. I'm going to cut all this out because we're not doing it. But I just wanted to start it at the same time. Well, that's not my list. Don't mind. You can look at this. You can look at this. That's just the plan.
I wouldn't care about your list.
You guys ready?
I wouldn't
Quit
wear
staring
this.
at the camera.
I wouldn't wear it.
Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to episode number 5 of, this is 5, right?
Yes.
5 of the Dudes Disputed podcast, where we dispute all the disputes that dudes sometimes have. So this is a celebratory episode for like the first time this summer. We're actually celebrating something.
First time of 2020, you mean?
Yeah, that's pretty true. 2020 sucked.
Not my favorite.
You're right. We're celebrating something better.
Everybody,
Everybody,
right, Joe, you're old.
everybody, sports are back.
Joe, that would have been cool if all three of us said it at the same
Back.
time.
Sports are back, everybody. For the first
Back.
time, this year, we actually have something to look forward to. It's a bright spot in the year right now.
It's a wonderful day.
It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. That's day for a neighbor. I don't know the song. Won't you be my neighbor?
Why'd you change your voice to sing a song?
I don't know. Let's just move on.
Okay, let's get back on topic.
Sports are back. I don't know how many days it's been since sports died. The day that Rudy Gobert,
Sometime in March.
yeah, late March, sports died for a long time. But they're officially back. So we have a full sports-themed episode planned for today where we'll talk about just the return of sports. We're going to give our predictions for some of the championships in the league this year. And then we have something planned where we'll rank something in sports. We won't disclose that information yet, though. So, let's first talk about sports. So, the MLB started on Thursday. Was it Thursday? Yes, because yesterday was Friday. Today is Saturday. So yes, opening night was on Thursday.
No, today's Monday.
No, it's not. Quit trying to confuse me. Today is Saturday. So baseball returned Thursday. The NBA is set to return.
Well, they're scrimmaging.
Well, yeah, they're already playing, but the first actual game is supposed to be the 30th, I think. And the NHL is. What are you laughing at? The NHL is set for August 1st. MLS is playing right now, aren't they?
Yes.
They're actually playing games.
All soccer around the world's playing.
Soccer.
NFL's in 50 days.
Yeah. NFL, that's what we're going to talk about. So NFL is starting soon, training camp's starting soon. That was one of the big headlines, I think, yesterday, the news broke, that the NFL Player Association and the NFL League agreed to terms on training camps, so they agreed to safety. I don't know how much testing is going on. Can you please?
Can't show that on camera.
Can you? What was I saying? They agreed to terms, so I don't know all the details because I haven't read any of it yet. But I saw there's a bunch of safety precautions. I don't know if rosters are limited or not. Do you guys know any information about that?
I do not.
So we just know NFL training camp, and it's going to happen very soon. Other sports news. Two more team names have been announced. What day was that? Thursday, I think, too.
I think it was Thursday, yeah.
32nd NHL franchise in Seattle was announced as the Seattle Kraken. So what are you guys' opinions on that? You love it, hate it, meh,
I mean, I'm finally glad Seattle's,
got a team?
they're starting to get back and to be one of the major sports cities, trying to get all Power 4.
Oh yeah,
They just need what? Basketball now?
basketball. Yep. Bring back the Sonics.
I'm not gonna.
Bring back. I think it'll eventually happen.
I think the Knicks need to leave.
I mean, the people.
The New York Knicks, who have like
The
the
people.
most prestige
No, let's just
basketball arena.
let's just take the original organization, take the Thunder out of Oklahoma
No.
City.
No,
Bring back the Sonics.
no.
Yeah, because Oklahoma doesn't have any other
Bring
pro
back-
sports.
Hey, you know what? Ready? Let's just take Sacramento and move them up.
Get,
Up
get
the-
the
Yeah,
get the
let's
Thunder.
take a
No,
let's take a team from California because they have like 5.
no, I don't like the Thunder. Get them out of there.
Why? Because they're better than what the Seattle Supersonics.
I bet if you send Michael Jordan,
I don't
professional
know.
tape-
I don't know how good the Sonics
Hey.
were. I just know Kevin Durant was drafted by them.
I bet if you
Was
ask,
Westbrook drafted?
I bet if you ask Michael Jordan real politely, he'll move the Charlotte Hornets, and you can be sponsored by Michael up in Seattle.
No, but there are only 2 basketball teams in California, right?
No, there's like 4
The Lakers, Clippers,
Warriors.
Warriors, Sacramento.
Forgot about those. Yeah, move the Kings out of there. Who likes the Kings?
Nobody.
Just rebrand the
Why
whole
does
franchise.
Sacramento even have a basketball team? That's it. Do they have any other major sports?
Nope. Don't think so. I don't know. I just know you should bring back the Sonics. The Sonics need to be back. They're building a whole new arena in Seattle and everything. It's time. It's time.
St. Louis needs a team.
No. I don't. I think St. Louis will be good with soccer, baseball, and hockey. I think those are. they'll
Bring
be-
the Chargers to
Since-
St. Louis.
St. Louis has a
No.
long history of soccer being
Yes.
very
Probably
big for the
with the
city.
Chargers.
Because no other crappy team's gonna move.
Why do you want the Chargers?
He wants
St.
the
Louis?
Chargers.
Why?
I want football.
We had the battle
Football.
bus. But I think the XFL will make a return at some point.
Who knows?
Okay.
Because they own.
And Seattle, or not Seattle, St. Louis was I think they led the league in attendance. So they'll make a lot of money for the St. Louis
They
franchise.
didn't even let them sell seats in the top row, right?
I
No,
do. I
the-
do.
The game, the week that they canceled was supposed to be the first game they were selling upper level.
Even if the NFL doesn't return to St. Louis, I feel like the XFL was a big deal for the city because it showed how much St. Louis fans care
About football.
about football.
I don't know if it's true or not, but I read an article saying if the Chiefs, if St. Louis didn't get a team, the Chiefs were going to play half and half games.
That'd be cool.
Half and 4 in St. Louis and 4 in.
I don't think they want to play in the
Kansas.
dome though. The
I don't
dome's
know why
pretty
they.
crappy.
I don't know why they wouldn't leave Arrowhead.
Just so like their fans in St. Louis. Because
Yeah.
are St. Louisans going to support the Bears?
I feel like most St. Louisans are Chiefs fans.
I feel like if you're a big enough Chiefs fans, you just drive.
Drive 4 hours to Kansas City.
Yeah.
Well, that what
Chiefs are good enough to make that drive.
that like. Have you guys heard about like that underground tunnel system they're building? I think it was proposed for in between. What are you talking about? You're on camera.
Yeah, you can't
People-
lip sync to me.
Yeah. What's it called? What are you doing?
Look at the song.
Oh.
Oh, secret tunnels. No, but I don't know what it's called. But it's like it was a thing that you could. I think they were testing it in Kansas City to St. Louis, but it could get you like in between the two cities in 25 minutes.
Those are some good secret tunnels then.
That'd be really cool. I'll have to look it up later what it's called. I think it was proposed for Kansas City, St. Louis, unless I'm just completely crazy and I'm missing
I
something.
mean, you could just
That's possible.
drive.
No, but it's like 5 hour drive. Why drive 5 hours when you can ride a train in 25 minutes? Underground.
It's like going from London to
It's
Paris.
convenient, Joe.
We get to go underwater.
Anyway, what else did I have planned?
Underwater. What water are we going under?
Mississippi, Missouri, some kind of river.
Oh. Yes, what are you guys talking about?
I don't know.
Anyway, the other team I talked about was the Washington former Redskins.
The Washington
now that-
football team.
Yeah, how long do you think it took to come up with that one?
Well, you give them a week and a half to make up a new name.
Like, yeah, how long does it take to, like, they're,
I think ostriches would have went well.
Oh my
No.
god. I was talking to my brother, like the one wherever it was, they were supposed to be like the fighter jets and their logo was with the Capitol Hill and the jet flying right over it.
wasn't it the Red Tails?
That was it, we couldn't figure it out.
Yeah,
That one's my favorite.
yeah. I've heard a lot of really good suggestions. The one I absolutely hate is the Washington Warriors.
Mine was the Warhogs.
I've heard the Warriors are, like, the favorite, and I do not like that.
No, do the.
I think the Warriors is pretty basic.
You gotta
name.
do something like
You have to do something that, like
Like,
goes
look at-
along with the city.
look at the Nationals. Since we're
The Nationals make sense.
yes, because it's not in DC, but it's themed after DC. Look at
The Nationals are in DC.
Yeah.
how they are. I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Well, I know the
Yeah. That's the whole point.
well the Washington former Redskins weren't in DC. They're in
Yeah.
Maryland.
Well, they're close enough.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not. You're close enough. Like you are. Like
No, but I think the Red Tails would be a good name.
you got to do something with this DC.
I heard that the Navajo Nation recommended that they call the name the Code Talkers to honor the Code Talkers
Yeah,
in
that
World
would
War
be a good
II.
one.
I'd go with that too. Anything that like honors the city and our country would be anything cool because I mean it has to make sense with Washington D.C. Like that's why the Warriors doesn't make sense to me. What'd you say?
That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, sorry, that's
Washington politicians.
that an early joke because it was terrible.
It's not good.
The Washington Crybabies.
I said ostriches, but I'm sure DC has a really good zoo.
Yeah, you probably have to pay to get in. Not in St. Louis. Not a dime to get in. Just for parking.
Yeah, you don't have to pay $50 for parking.
It's 15. Just went there last week.
Okay, but
Boy.
was it cool?
It was like
Like, were there a lot of people there? Don't you have to make reservations?
you have to make a reservation, but we went. Like, there were storms coming over, so all the animals were away.
See, I've seen a lot of people like booking like amusement park. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I wouldn't want to go to an amusement park in the middle of a pandemic. Like Holiday World, I know you have to like reserve all your ride, like you have to.
So it's
Like a
literally.
fast pass type of thing.
Yeah, but they don't have fast pass. Like Disney World, I know you have to like get all your ride tickets ahead of time. Like
You have to like
pre-book all
reserve
that.
what time you're gonna probably ride.
And
the ride.
they only let a certain amount of people in there at one time. But I just don't get why people would want to go there.
No, but the zoo was fun. The zoo's actually building a new.
I could see the zoo being okay during a pandemic.
It was like fine and everything. They're building a new. They're building onto the ape house.
But I did hear that.
It's like real cool. It's gonna be like a whole like,
Really cool, yeah.
canopy thing. Like you walk under and they're climbing over you. I just hope they don't poop while I'm under them
Yeah, that'd be rough.
or getting poop thrown at me.
Oh, but that'd be cool to see. It wouldn't be cool to experience it under it, but
Make it feel like you're in the wild.
I'm close to my ancestors.
it's all about the experience. But anyway, so the last thing I want to talk about, just to start off the podcast, is a little bit about the impact that sports will have. Like, I know in the first episode we talked about how we didn't think it was a good idea for sports to come back, but after seeing, because I think the NBA hasn't had any positive tests in a really long time.
I
Like,
thought they had two like
I
But
don't
then
know.
they-
It was like a couple days ago. I know they tested like 300 people,
yeah,
and there was.
but then they left the bubble thing. But I think NBA has the best plan
Yeah.
to keep the safest.
I think all the sports are doing pretty well, honestly.
I'm
So-
pretty sure that the NHL's doing the same thing though.
Well,
NBA is.
But no, I'm glad sports are back, and as long as they're doing it safely, I think it's really good because it's a return to normalcy, partly. So it'll give, like, in this whole pandemic thing that's going on, it'll give people. I don't want to look at memes right now.
I'm doing a podcast.
I'm sorry.
It'll give people like that sense of normalcy that was back when things were normal. So I think it'll give a little bit of escapism for people who are dealing with a lot. So I think escapism. I think sports will be a really good. Oh, look at that! There it is. All the virtual fans.
You're the only one who's seen it for the first time. Me and Joe have already seen it.
No, yeah.
Or should we act like we just saw it?
Whoa!
God!
Oh my god!
For the return.
Where are their faces?
No, but that looks really cool. For the return to sports episode, we are currently watching sports at the moment. Cubs are now winning, sadly. But, yeah. That's all I had planned. for
Go
them.
Cardinals, go.
But, so now, after we just introduced the return of sports, we wanted to get into some of our predictions for the season since they are back. I assume, hopefully, we'll get to the championship so we get actual action. What are you guys laughing at? So,
You'll be able to watch it when you edit the video.
so you guys ready to share your picks? We're sharing our 2 championship contenders for each league, and then the team. Oh yeah, I wrote MLS. We're not doing MLS.
Oh, I need to-
No, that was a different thing.
Oh, good.
I discussed that the MLS is back. No, this is
Yeah,
We're
the
just-
MLS has been.
we're just doing the
tournament.
four major pro sports.
I couldn't tell you what.
So we're giving you the championships for MLB, NBA, the NHL, and the NFL. And we each have our picks. So you wanna start? Who wants to start? What do you get? What league?
Youngest to oldest.
Gosh,
Let's go alphabetical order. Of all.
you'd be first.
No, I meant.
you mean league. So what'd be first?
Oh,
the
what happened to
NBA.
this guy?
NBA would be first.
I think he got drilled in the face. Something happened.
He's a man up.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with MLB.
I thought we just said NBA alphabetical order.
No, but I'm wrong. And M it comes before N.
Oh.
LMNOP. So MLB would be first, then it'd be NBA and NHL, NFL.
Alrighty.
Oh, wait.
No, F. F. We are struggling.
It's summer. Leave us alone.
We
We
need-
might
ML. I better write this down so I don't.
be in
forget.
college, but we still struggle.
But yeah, like, does anybody do you have like the exact order memorized of all the letters? Like,
No.
I don't know if I'm.
Every time I do
we're
alphabetical
stupid.
order, I have to just say it super
Yeah.
fast.
I feel like that's
I
what a
do.
lot
I
of
go
people
A, B,
do.
C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N,
They
O, P,
actually-
Q, R, S,
they
T,
saw
U,
me
V,
do it,
W, X,
so-
Y, and Z.
Like I have the
Someone
basic.
sing with me.
I have the basic order down, but you still have to sing it back sometimes. That's why they had to do it in preschool and first grade.
I can't.
kindergarten.
I struggle to do saying the alphabetical order backwards.
I can't. Z. There you go. I couldn't tell you what.
Z Y X
W.
W V.
See, whenever I do it, I have to sing
I
it
don't
all
know
the
if
way to
that's
where I
right.
was and then go back.
Please don't hate me if that was wrong. But anyway, let's get on to our picks. So the MLB. So MLB is definitely the sport I watch the most. So I know who's good and who's not. I've looked up a lot of expert predictions on the World Series, and I feel like the really easy answer to put for the championship is the Yankees and Dodgers. But I do not want to do that because one, I don't like the Yankees, and two, I don't want to be basic. So I do have the Dodgers in the NL though because I don't think there's a team that can beat the Dodgers. Like the Dodgers have Mookie Betts, Bellinger, Max Muncy, and they have a really good Kershaw and
Is that Sonny
what's his name?
Grandal?
Walker Buehler.
Sonny
No, he's on the White Sox.
Grandal?
They have Justin Turner. Their lineup is stacked. Like it's as good as it gets. So I do have the Dodgers winning the NL, but I don't know if this will be a surprise to you guys or not. But I do not have the Yankees winning the AL.
You don't like him?
I don't like them, and I think they're overrated. But everybody has them winning. They do have a really good team. They have Garrett Cole, obviously, but I think down the road there is a team that can beat them. That team is the Minnesota Twins. Because if you look at their lineup is stacked. And I think their pitching staff can be pretty good too. They have
Okay.
Kenta Maeda. They have Jose Barrios, I think his name. He pitched yesterday. He's on your fantasy team.
You got like
Rich Hill.
No, what a good team.
No, but
wait.
he gave up five
Wait, no,
runs.
no, that's my.
They won.
White Sox
They won
pick.
10 to yeah. The Twins won 10-5 yesterday against the White Sox.
Yeah.
The White Sox are supposed to be good too.
Oh wait, no, I had Kleber. How do you say his name? No, he had 2 home runs yesterday.
Kevler, I think his name is. He's good too. But the Twins have Nelson Cruz. They have Josh Donaldson at third base.
What a
Sano.
what a stacked
Sano.
team.
I think he's.
You had a guy
The
get 2
DH.
negative 14 points. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I have two of their outfielders. I think that was one of them, and then Kepler.
They have Jorge Polanco. He's on my team. He's pretty good. I do think the Twins. So Twins and Dodgers, I have in the World Series, but I do have the Dodgers winning. Unfortunately, I think this is their year, just because of adding the MVP Mookie Betts, and their team was already stacked before that.
Joe, just know your guy who got negative 14
It's your
points
guys' turn.
still did better than Nick's team.
Well, I have Dodgers winning it all,
Okay.
obviously.
Yeah.
And then I'm torn between, sadly, the Astros and the Yankees. I'd rather the Yankees because I hate the Astros.
I hate both teams.
Yeah.
I
I don't-
like the
I
Astros
don't
more
think
though.
anybody could beat the Dodgers.
No, I don't think so either.
I got Dodgers winning, sweeping the Stros in 4.
Stros and 4. Okay.
Or,
Oh yeah, they're
yeah, but those.
gonna
So that was pretty easy. We all had the Dodgers winning.
hit Jose Altuve a lot. Big old cheater.
No,
well,
but that'd be
little
stupid because
cheater.
you do realize when you get hit, you get on base.
Oh,
You're
no,
just
they're-
giving up free bases.
My pitcher's gonna hit him 110 miles an hour.
That's why I think the league would be stupid just to hit them over and over again because you're giving free
I wouldn't
bases.
care.
And with the Astros,
Crack his hip.
with
so
the
he keeps
Astros
running.
stacked lineup, anybody can hit a home run. Like if you hit one guy, it's
Now,
already
if you
2
keep
nothing.
hitting them,
Okay, let's
You just
move
gotta
on.
bat in more runs than you're allowed to hit them.
Let's go on. So
Whoa! They're all just switching. All the people who just stood up all just switched jerseys. Look how quickly they switched
it's
jerseys.
really trippy.
it's like a Taylor Swift wardrobe
They
change.
do like, dude. They do look like MLB The Show people. It's really cool.
MLB called up Sony. Hey, we need a favor.
Okay, so the NBA is next. So I think I have an idea who's good and who's not. But I went for one of the most iconic matchups in NBA Finals. So I have the Lakers and the Celtics in the finals, and I have the Lakers winning because I don't think anybody's going to beat LeBron, and I think LeBron has something like, of course, Kobe died earlier this year, so I think it's going to be the Lakers.
Well, and
I
also-
think he's fighting for that to win the same year for Kobe. Because remember in 2013 when the Boston Marathon bombing happened and the Red Sox won that year? That was pretty cool. I think the same thing's going to happen this year for the Lakers. Where are you going?
Good drink.
Okay.
You want one?
I guess
You want to see?
no. I have water right here. Thanks.
Thanks
Thanks, though.
nice. You're nice.
Joe,
So
who you
I-
got for the you watch the NBA a lot more than I do, or you keep up with it. So.
Yeah. So I'm Lakers win, just because the GOAT.
Yep.
And then what? You say
I don't. He's the GOAT right now. He's not of all time.
Mm,
That's a
debatable.
dead for video.
yeah, but and then I will. Celtics are a good pick. I just got a sneaking suspicion about the 76ers.
Really.
Yeah.
I didn't know about the Bucks either because I know the Bucks.
Well,
I don't know if the Bucks have a complete team, but I know Giannis is
Well,
probably
the thing is,
MVP. Unless it's LeBron.
I mean, it's like
I think the league has a crush on LeBron. Honestly,
yeah.
I think the whole
He's just kind of
ESPN.
like a three-headed monster with the Bucks, Sixers, and Celtics.
Yeah.
Celtics probably have the most complete team, but they don't have like the biggest star.
Right. I can see that.
Bucks have the biggest star.
Say, Colin,
I'm
your,
doing-
your NBA picks.
Bucks and Clippers.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You think the Clippers are going to beat LeBron and the Lakers?
I do.
Anything's possible.
Clippers are good.
I think
Kawhi.
Lakers Clippers will probably go to 7, and
Who's on the Clippers besides Kawhi?
Paul George.
Oh yeah,
Lou Williams.
Lou Williams. Montrezl Harrell.
forgot about that.
They got a good bench. And then, but
Well, a bunch of those guys left the bubble. Like Beverly, Lou Williams, and Montrezl Harrell left. I don't know if they had blue legs.
I didn't know if I missed it. Who'd you have winning?
I think I got Bucks. I got
Bucks.
Giannis. Giannis taking. He's gonna take Defensive Player of the Year. He's got regular season MVP, NBA championship, and Finals MVP. He's doing all 4.
So we have 1 Bucks, 2 Lakers.
Lakers got like the 2 best players in the NBA.
Yeah, I think LeBron.
Debatable.
LeBron he's on a mission right
2
now.
top 3. Because Giannis is better than anything.
I was about to say, you're
Remember-
gonna say Giannis is worse than AD.
What year was it when LeBron had literally nobody on the Cavs and he led them to the finals?
About every year.
It was LeBron.
I think LeBron, because they have he gets JR on his team again.
Yeah.
That's so
And
funny.
Deion Waiters.
Is Anthony Davis playing yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I don't
There's
have
no-
the Lakers.
there's
Making
no-
the finals. JR's gonna pull that same stunt again.
There's no way they're
And
losing. I don't
they have
think.
Alex Caruso. That's all you need.
The balding 30-year-old.
Not even 30. He's like 24.
Okay. That it? You guys got anything else to add? Stop. I have to bleep that out.
It's worth the bleep. You can't tell me it's not.
Okay, so what?
Joe, stop breaking the fourth wall.
So the NFL is next. So I was pretty torn on this, so I just went with my gut. I have the Chiefs and Saints in the Super Bowl. I have the Saints winning, or not the Saints, God no, Chiefs winning back to back. So I don't think anybody can beat Patrick Mahomes. I really wanted to put the Seahawks in the Super Bowl, and I think they have a shot. But I think, who didn't the Saints get Emmanuel Sanders?
Yeah.
And they have Michael Thomas again and Drew Brees. I think this is his last year, isn't it?
Most likely.
So I think that'd be pretty
It's
cool.
Drew Brees. They'll try to.
I wouldn't
convince him
be
into resigning.
surprised if they end up winning, but they have a long history of choking, so probably not.
Okay. So this is going to be a shocker
As of, for me,
for both of you.
okay.
So like as
This boy says the Brown.
I'm not
I know that's
I'm
what I
not-
was thinking.
I'm not,
breaking out the
Because
Browns,
that's
no,
not that wouldn't be shocking
I'm
to
not
me if you
pick-
picked the
I'm not
Browns,
picking the Browns, but I'm picking one of their rivals.
the Ravens.
The Ravens.
Yes.
I thought he was about to say Bengals. Joe Burrow leading them
Yeah,
to a
Joe
Super
Burrow's
Bowl.
gonna lead the Super Bowl. No, I'm going Ravens, and then I'm torn between 49ers and the Saints. I would probably give it to the Saints though.
Yep.
And then I think Ravens are gonna win it.
See, I do think the Ravens are good, but I
I mean, they went 14-2. It was Lamar's
But they
first playoff game.
No, it wasn't. It was a second because he
Oh,
choked the year
sorry, his
before.
second. I'm sorry.
He choked the year before that too, in the same exact way.
Well, like I don't know.
So I don't know if he has the playoff experience to make it and win a Super Bowl.
I mean, I think you're.
Okay.
Because like he had so much pressure going into last season's playoffs. You know, I think he'll. Sadly, because I'm a Browns fan, they have to play them twice. I think he'll get some.
I guess we'll see.
I'm sorry. I'm
Kicker.
taking both of my 1 seeds. Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh my gosh. Colin's hopping on the Tom Brady.
I'm not hopping on Tom
bandwagon
Brady
again.
bandwagon. I'm staying with my Patriots. Hopefully
Oh,
Cam.
darn, we have Cam Newton. What are we gonna
No.
do?
Hopefully Cam Newton can produce. It's better than Jarrett Stidham.
But do you really think Tom Brady's gonna make that much of a difference on the Buccaneers?
Compared to Jameis Winston.
Yes, yes. I mean that. I was saying that big of a difference, like a Super Bowl contender team.
And you have to remember, like, he went from, I think, in my opinion, the Buccaneers have a better O-line.
Possibly.
So he's not going to.
I'm a better coach.
Isn't it Bruce Arians?
Tom Brady himself is his own coach. You don't need.
That's debatable. I think a lot of the Patriots' success was from Bill Belichick.
I'm not saying that it wasn't. I'm saying like Tom Brady himself is a coach. The way he acts in the locker room and all this, he's gonna lead them. You got Chris Godwin, you got Mike Evans, you have Rob Gronkowski.
Gronk.
Who's their other?
Gronk.
They still have two
O.J.
other tight
Howard.
ends, don't they?
O.J. Howard didn't have the other one.
I thought they had three, unless one of them they finally traded the last
Well,
one.
they're probably not going to be running too many.
You know what really ticks me off?
But you can play Gronk as a wideout. That's what the Patriots were doing against the Chiefs.
You know what really ticks me off? Homeboy Rob Gronkowski is in retirement. I think it's just, was it for 1 year or 2
It
years?
was 1 year, but he was.
He
still
comes
on
out
the-
of retirement and he's a freaking 95 overall on Madden.
Oh yeah.
That was so stupid.
But I mean,
I
It's
think he
stupid
was
that
like
he's
the
a
top
95.
top 2 tight end in the game.
3
3.
Kelsey and
And
Kittle.
he's
were
been
over.
like on a party boat for the last
last
year
year.
straight, and they're like, oh yeah, he's back.
That's why it ticks me off when all
Oh,
these
here's the
expert
pickle. Here's the pickle.
all these expert analysts are predicting the Buccaneers to make the Super Bowl just because they got Gronk, who just came out of retirement, and Tom Brady, who's 41, 42 years old.
What is going on? They didn't get an out.
That's classic.
Cubs are a mess. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys.
It's like our softball team.
Cubs.
I think we could take the Cubs.
I don't think Dave.
I don't think we could.
We can't even take the.
We can't even take the wives of the Cubs.
No.
No. But watch this. Who is covering first? No one.
Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know. What's on first.
So we did.
I don't give a darn. It's not
We
showtime.
did the NFL. So we had the Chiefs, Ravens. Correct. Okay.
Mhm.
NHL is the last
Wait, who'd
one.
you have winning?
Chiefs.
Oh, Chiefs.
NHL.
I don't have the Ravens going that far because Lamar.
I think
Everyone's
I
gonna
think,
know Lamar's moves now.
I think they'll make the
He-
playoffs. They'll
No
win
one-
the-
I
No,
listen,
I'm not. They're
no
probably
one-
gonna be the 2 seed, but
No one can stop Lamar though.
he's not gonna have a. As
Obviously, somebody
much of
did.
a-
I don't know who they lost to.
Was it the Titans?
Yes,
That's funny.
Because no one can stop Derrick
Derrick
Henry.
Henry. Exactly.
Derrick Henry's not that good either.
Dude, he was the leading rusher of the NFL.
He's good.
And
I'm not saying that
he's
he's not good. I'm just saying he's not like the best running back. He's a top 5. Yeah, I'll give him that.
Collins a Saquon lover.
Christian McCaffrey.
Okay, both of them. Really
Yeah.
well.
I mean, have you seen the size of Saquon's thighs? It's just probably as big
No,
as your
that
chest.
doesn't
I'm
matter.
not weird like that. I don't look at pictures of men's
No, I
thighs.
don't. You're freaking out of way to make everything sexual. You perv. I'm reporting you. You're going on the sex offender
You
list.
get so happy when ESPN puts one of those Saquon thigh.
I would
videos
not be
on
surprised.
Instagram.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if ESPN posts a picture of Saquon's thighs.
They do it all the time. What do you mean?
I haven't seen. Okay, that's a little weird to me, but alright.
Colin's like, finally.
Whatever floats their boat.
You both are good enough. You're hearing from my little ear.
Okay, we got
Taking
the
this to court.
last league, the NHL. So I'm just going with my gut on this one and personal bias, but going Capitals and Blues for the championship.
That's a good one.
I have the Capitals winning because I don't know if the Blues have it to win it 2 years in a row. But I would love them to win. I just not sure.
I'm going Blues. So I don't really watch it.
Blues
yeah, versus who?
Capitals.
Did you really? No, you didn't even pick it.
He doesn't know. He knows the Blues, and that's it.
I'm a big hockey fan. Love those power plays.
Colin, you're probably the biggest hockey fan out of us. So
Blues Lightning.
that I was torn between the Lightning and the
Yeah.
Capitals.
I mean,
Totally. Those
I mean, it's
Lightning.
kind of sad that last year you win the President's Trophy and then you get swept in the first round
yeah.
They hit that puck
by the
hard.
worst team.
Who do you have winning?
I got Blues winning.
Really?
I do. I think Ryan Reeves and Tarasenko and all these. I think we've finally taken off. So any injuries that we've had,
We still have Ryan Reeves.
or not Ryan Reeves, it's Ryan O'Reilly.
I was about to say.
Any injuries from like before break should now be healed up, and we should be back to full strength.
Here's a question for you. So if the Blues do pull it off and win, would you look at it differently? Like just because of how the season has gone down, would you look at the championship differently? Like put an asterisk by it. Like this was during the pandemic.
You know, I don't care. As a Blues fan,
I think as a Blues fan,
took
we
us
just say,
50
"Hey, we won too."
It took us over 50 years to win our first one. Getting
Yeah.
a little asterisk by 2019, 2020 season. I don't care.
Yeah, that's what
I'm just
they're
interested to
offering
see
now.
it.
We will take another one. We do not care.
I'm interested to see how like all sports view the championship. Like if they'll put an asterisk by it, like
I knew a bunch of
I want to see
shortened season.
I want to see the Lou go crazy again.
a bunch of
I'm
former,
going down if the Blues win this year. I am going to get crazy down
former
there.
NBA players were saying like this championship doesn't count.
Yeah, I've
Which
heard
Charles
that too.
Barkley was saying that, and he hasn't won a championship, so I don't know why.
Take a shot at Charles Barkley.
I mean, like, cool if Shaq wants to say that because he's won like 3. But
4. It's 4. I watched the video last night. But I didn't know this. I watched this video. I had to follow the guy because it's part of the thing. I didn't know Shaq was the only team in the 90s. Shaq's Magic was the only team in the 90s to knock out Jordan's Bulls.
Nice.
He didn't win championship.
It doesn't matter. You still knock out Michael Jordan in the 90s. Out of playoffs.
What year?
Mm-hmm. I'll look it up.
Okay, but I had Capitals winning, and you both had the St. Louis Blues. Let's go Blues. Very Gloria. No, but
I played that.
isn't it really cool how fittingly that the Blues, like they won with a push by a song? They're the Blues. Music note.
From I like how they were in the bar in Boston and they heard the song while watching the game, and then they
make this our
and
song.
then they made it their own song. They find the song in Boston. 95.
I think that might have been the year that Jordan was playing baseball.
Vintage Jordan performance in Game 2. Jordan was playing.
Wait, but there was like a year. I thought he like came back just for the playoffs, which was weird.
Probably 95. Because I know what they won
So like he
91.
was in baseball. So did the Magic really knock off Jordan and the Bulls? They knocked off baseball Jordan and the Bulls.
Hey,
There's a difference.
it's Michael Jordan. Are you?
And then
Can
they
any
didn't
other
win
team
the
say that?
championship, so it's okay.
And any other team say that?
Pistons?
Shut up.
Okay, so we're done. We're done with our predictions.
Celtics?
Shut up.
Lakers?
We'll have to see how those pan out, if we were right or not. Probably not, but okay. So moving on, we got the best segment of the podcast. Didn't forget about it.
We should make like a sound for the podcast.
Like
No,
a
it's
theme
just-
song for his
Let's just
segment.
use what I did.
Joe, you it's like Mario.
Yahoo! Yahoo! Yoo-hoo! Big summer boy.
But we have Joe's joke of the day, and he has told us before that this is a really good one. So he's built up the hype. Let's see if he can pull it off.
I'm not gonna laugh. Not gonna laugh.
Okay, go ahead.
So, what would Katniss Everdeen's job be in Space Force?
I don't know.
Aerospace engineer.
Okay, you got a smile out of me, and that's it.
That's a good one.
This is that was probably the best one out of all 5. Not as good as Joe's 2-fan joke last week.
I think I still like the Zoom one the best.
Joe, that one was so stupid.
The reaction to that was so funny. Okay, so now we got on.
No, that wasn't so stupid. His very first joke was. The joke that wasn't his.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even remember what the first joke
I
was.
just not remember it.
Yeah, I don't. It was just that forgettable.
I don't remember any from the first 3 episodes. That's how forgettable they were.
Yeah, you gotta make a memorable joke. That's the goal.
Welcome to the roast of Joseph Bryant, Enoch Morris.
Okay. So, moving on up. We have the ranking for our continuing sports league. So, I think we originally talked about stadiums, but I don't think as a collective group, we've been to enough stadiums to see which one is really the best.
Hey, I don't know if you watch the guy Zach Campbell on YouTube. He does the baseball, and he tries to go to every state. I've watched enough of his videos. I know what every baseball stadium looks like.
Well, you know what they look like, but you've never been and
It
experienced.
doesn't matter. I've been seeing.
I think
his
it matters
videos.
quite a bit.
No.
Like, I think Wrigley Field looks pretty on the inside and the outside, but I've heard it's like a dump, like the stadium.
Well, yeah, it's
The
one of
atmosphere outside is really cool.
It's one of the
There's a whole
oldest
bunch of
stadiums.
bars. Well, yeah.
You
I'm
can't.
sure.
It's
I'm sure Fenway is the same way.
Because like all like the old stadiums that are still around is like when you're walking to the tunnels, you can't see the game like at Busch Stadium. When you're walking like through the concession, you can still see the field. You know what I mean? You can't know, so you're just walking like in a prison through dark tunnels, like in the gulag.
Oh my gosh.
I made it.
Gotta
simple.
find a way to bring Soviet Russia in.
I was part of Modern Warfare, but okay.
I haven't played Modern Warfare. I don't know what
Sorry,
it's.
I zoned out and I came back to this. Let's go.
Okay, but we're not talking
We're
about.
talking about the gulag.
We're not talking about stadiums. We're not ranking stadiums. We decided on uniforms, things that'd be a little easier to rank. So we're each gonna give our top 5 sport uniforms. I'd say in today's society. So all sport leagues are counted, even college, even across the world. I don't really care. We're just giving our top 5, and we're not giving them in any particular order. We're just 5 favorites that we have. So, you guys want to go first? Or are you gonna make me do it again?
I'll go first.
We'll go Joe Pierce.
Or are we gonna go, one at a time again? Okay, let's go.
Okay, so my first one is the Nets alternate gray jerseys.
Those are cool.
Those are great, though.
I do like those. Didn't think of
I
those.
I think the Nets rebrand that happened 5
Oh,
years ago.
yeah.
That's probably one of my favorite rebrands, and it's literally like black, white, and gray, and I'm totally fine with that.
With Pierce's Brooklyn Nets hat they got.
Yeah, I got it right
Because
after
he
the
thought
rebrand.
those old guys were gonna be good that were all like 40 years old. Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce.
No, I got it.
Darren Williams.
Darren Williams was the main reason because he went to Illinois, and I was a big Illinois fan back then.
Okay.
What was wrong with you?
But they didn't turn out very good. So, but I'm still a fan, like casual, really casual fan.
Well, you're gonna be a big
I don't
fan
watch-
next year because
I don't watch the NBA that much.
well they have Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. You know
Yeah,
that?
yeah. So
Yeah.
that was a
Arguably-
really fun time. I broke out the old Brooklyn Nets hat.
They've arguably the 2 best scorers in the NBA.
Yep.
I don't count James Harden because all his points come from free throws because he flops all the time. There I am, calling out another athlete.
Step back. Oh, another step back.
Yep, step
Oh,
back,
step
back. Travel, should be. Whatever, James Harden isn't good.
It's okay.
Colin, go on.
Ow. I
You
don't.
can go next.
Okay. My first one is the 1990s Vince Carter retro throwbacks of the Raptors.
Yeah, and we allowed it because I think they still wear
They
it.
still wear it. I looked the article up.
Okay.
The purple one.
Though I
The
was
purple ones,
Just
yeah.
for clarity.
I was trying to decide whether we do all
The purple
time.
and black.
I was trying to decide whether we do it all time or current day. If I would have done all time, that would have definitely been my
Arm in
list.
the rim, Vince Carter.
Those uniforms
I
are
like how
so
you say
sweet.
Vince Carter, even though like Tracy McGrady wore it too.
No.
Vince Carter.
Vince
Vince
Carter.
Carter.
The only man to play 4 decades.
4 decades. Colin, that would be 40 years.
3 decades.
Ah, another bleep.
What?
Oh, what?
Did you just cuss?
No.
Did not catch that.
You shouldn't have said anything.
It wasn't 3 either.
I would.
The 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s. In the 20s, it's 4. Don't at me, boy.
Okay, you ready for mine? So I don't know. I couldn't really decide on an NFL jersey I liked the best. So I kind of cheated and I choose 2. So I have a
Oh,
tie.
we were only allowed to choose 1 from each sport.
No,
Oh,
I mean for my fifth spot.
oh okay.
Like I'm kind of cheating and choosing 6, but they're even. So I have the Ravens and the Chargers, the new Chargers uniforms. Pretty sick. I like the Ravens because I like the color scheme of the red, or not the red, purple and gold and white.
I like the state patch on,
Black.
Do you like
on
their-
the on
do
the
you like
arm
their all
shoulders.
black? Dude, so
Their color rush.
Yeah. Well, I like all their jerseys. Yeah.
I like
It's just something about the purple and gold. It's really cool.
I like the Maryland arm patches on the shoulders.
Oh yeah, the flag. Yep. And then the Chargers, the new ones. I don't know what the old ones look like.
The,
But
the old powder blues.
I think these are powder blue too.
I meant yeah.
They're like a lighter blue. They have
They went from the
Yellow-
old powder
yellow and
blue
white.
and they brought in the new powder because then they went like the navy for a long time.
no, but look them up right now.
No, I know which ones you're talking about.
Yeah, they're really cool. I couldn't decide.
Like
And-
the powder blue of the umpire's shirt. Oh, you missed it.
Yeah, I saw it.
But I know what powder blue you're talking about.
Yeah, but I would have put the Seahawks on here, but I have blue bias, but they are. I think the Seahawks are pretty cool.
I like their
'Cause I like their color scheme the
And
best.
their gray one.
Yeah. Okay.
Back to you, Joe.
I have the Dolphins alternate orange jersey.
I like the Dolphins just blue jerseys in general. They're pretty cool.
You just wait.
I-
There's another one.
I hate the all orange.
They're dope, bro.
No, it's so ugly. It's like the retro Tampa Bay Buccaneers cream orange. It's ugly.
Those are cool.
That's on your list too, isn't it?
No.
Oh,
There's
why?
something else on the list that you won't like either.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yep.
Sticking with basketball, the Memphis Grizzlies throwback to Vancouver with John Morant wearing them. Those are fresh.
I don't know what they look like. I don't watch a lot of basketball.
There.
They're just all right.
They're good. They're like it's kind of like throwback to like the old, like when old Raptors, how it's all like that graphic design. It's another one of those. I really like graphic designs.
You know what? I didn't put this on my list. Like I don't know when the NBA came out with like the city uniforms.
Oh, the city.
A couple years ago. Miami's is pretty cool. The Heat. Do you have that on your list? I bet you have the
He
Thunder.
does.
I bet you have the Thunder City
What?
jerseys on there.
Why would
I guarantee.
I like the whenever the NBA played in Mexico and they did the Los Lakers.
The best NBA jerseys were when they used to do the Christmas jerseys,
Mm-hmm.
but now they don't do that because they're lazy.
See, another like throwback would be like any of the Utah Jazz throwbacks with the graphic mountains. I like,
Oh,
the,
yeah.
I like the purple ones.
That's a good one. That's better than the Vancouver one.
I didn't think about that until now because
Right now.
and because on my 2K17 I got drafted to the Jazz and those are the only jerseys I wear, the white ones and the purple ones, and then the Christmas jerseys every once in a while because theirs are like green. I only wear those on Christmas.
Okay, my next one. This isn't at all biased because this is proven to be one of the most iconic uniforms in all of sports, but we got the Cardinals. St. Louis Cardinals.
Did you blue?
No, just the regular birds on the bat.
Oh, I like the old birds where you,
Because
just the one little black dot eye.
I'm just saying, all 100 years Cardinals history, like the only thing that's changed in their jerseys
It's
are
the
the
design of the
bird
bird.
and the design of the bird and the shape of the bat. That's
Mhm.
it.
And
I
the
mean,
color.
it's one of the
Has
most
the color
iconic.
changed? No, the color's always been yellow.
I mean, it's just one of the most iconic. They're
I think
awesome to look at.
I think one of my favorite Cardinals ones are either the baby blues or the pinstripes
Yeah,
from like the 30s.
yeah, some just older
My
uniforms.
favorite Cardinal hat is like the where it's like dark on the head. and
Oh, the navy
there's
hats.
a
Sunday,
one, I think there's
Sunday
one
caps.
Cardinal.
Yep. All right.
See,
Back to Joe with sports.
This one might be biased, but it's the Kansas Jayhawks basketball alternate red jersey.
oh,
They usually wear them for like senior day. They didn't this year. I don't know why. But
probably because you were expecting it.
yeah, and like Joe Morris wants them to do it. No,
Nah,
You don't
screw
like
that guy.
you don't like that.
I almost said another one. I think you know which one I was gonna say.
Correct?
The adult version of that.
Okay. Colin,
Um,
your next one.
my right now are the St. Louis Blue, the current throwback. They're wearing with
The blue ones.
the blues ones with the trumpet on the shoulders.
Was it their?
The ones that they're wearing this year for throwbacks. They're alternate.
Was it the one they wore for the Winter Classic or the Like the ones that look like
It's
had the red on them.
yeah. It's
Those, yeah, I love those.
I think for the Winter Classic they wore the
I've
home version of that because the dark one was the away.
No, for the Winter Classic, they wore like the
Oh, the big old
the blue
with the trumpet.
yellow.
And the trumpet was no.
No, there was no trumpet on there.
Oh no, I'm thinking of a different one.
I can't look it up because both
Here.
my devices are taken. Look up the Blues Winter Classic. It's just the old pretty cool note in the center, and then because it's their Saturday. I'm pretty sure it's their Saturday home jerseys. Because the ones you're talking about, they only wore like 4 times during the season, and it was like the '90s jersey that I've seen a lot.
Oh yes, I know which one.
I've
you're
seen a
talking
lot of hate on for some.
This
reason.
one, just the old. Blues.
Yeah, yeah.
No, this is the one I.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of
With
hate
the
on
red.
those.
I love these.
I love them. I want one, but I've seen they're like $200.
I bought mine off a Chinese website for when it was $30. Took a month to
That's-
get here, but
That's definitely a way to do
it
it.
was worth it. It even came with the Stanley Cup patch for champions.
That's pretty cool.
It was worth it for $30 and taking a month to get here.
It smelled a little weird, but it's good.
Okay. My next one is hockey. I think these have been my favorite uniforms for a while. It's the Detroit Red Wings, not the Red Wings. The Red Wings. The all
This
red.
is the one I thought you were talking about.
No,
These are kind of fresh.
I don't know how I feel about those. But no, the Red Wings I really like because of the red. I think their logo is pretty iconic because of
I like how they really haven't changed. It's just been the
It's-
red and white, and it's been like that ever since they
the
came.
tire with the wings because of a nod to
Detroit
the
City.
Motor City. Yep. No, it's just basically the red and white that sells it.
Mm-hmm.
Red's such a cool color. You can see I only have 2 that are red, but red's a cool jersey color. It's just something about it.
Okay, so since Colin doesn't like the Dolphins one, he's really not gonna like this one. I have the Marlins alternate orange jerseys.
I want to come over there and take your tongue out.
They're cool. And you know, like that guy, he like goes to like all these random
Marlins
baseball
man?
Yeah, he was at one of the games that I went to.
Nice.
Cardinal game.
Did you see that he somehow got into an MLB game?
He did.
Yeah. So, that just shows if you have enough money, you can buy your way
Yeah,
in.
like how did that guy get his money? Like, what did he do?
I think
That's
I don't
not
know.
true because the president of Barstool has a lot of money.
Did you see a couple people snuck into the Cardinals game yesterday in the outfield?
I did not.
Yeah. That's,
But-
that's what I heard.
But the president of Barstool paid his money to watch the Super Bowl with Roger Goodell at his house, and he won't let him. Because they got felony trespassing charges for sneaking into the last Super Bowl.
Okay.
I hate Roger Goodell.
But I like the Marlins. I'm pretty sure they have all blue ones too that are pretty cool.
How can you be a Patriots fan and hate Roger Goodell? The fact that they should lose half of their Super Bowls.
No. We don't need to talk about
I
that.
love Tom Brady.
Where's the proof? Where's the proof?
In the deflated footballs.
That's a
And
cold game.
cheated.
It's a cold game.
They cheated against the Bengals.
They cheated against the Rams too in the Super
The
Bowl.
Bengals had the first pick last year.
No proof. Hey, we needed that one to get in the Super Bowl or into the playoffs. No, we didn't. I'm a liar.
You needed to make sure that the best running back, Derrick Henry, didn't run all over your defense.
It's okay. Can't win them all. Gotta let other guys to have.
Gonna turn on the Cardinals.
Gosh darn, we've only won 6. Boo-hoo.
Gotta let other people have their rings.
My gosh, the Phantom Menace is on.
I don't think.
Oh, I'm so glad we were
Look,
not
look
watching
at
this.
it, look at it, there it is.
No, go. Oh, Rogue One's on after that. We can watch
There
that.
we go, Cardinal Pirates. Okay, so, Colin, it's your turn, I think.
Mhm.
hmm
Your turn.
I'm gonna
Your
go
third.
fourth.
Oh yeah, that's correct. I
We're,
lost count.
we're gonna go with the most iconic uniformed team in college football. Oregon Ducks, the one where they dress like the actual like mascot with the white helmet, orange face mask, the neon green shirt,
Orange.
black pants, and orange socks.
Yep. That's pretty cool.
Them are clean.
All of them are cool.
I mean, yeah, but those are by far my
Even
favorite.
their like normal jerseys.
I think I like the green normal ones.
Even though I don't think they wear the same jersey twice ever.
They never wear the same jersey twice in a regular
Don't
season.
they have like a gray with the orange or the green on the helmet? They have like a really dark
My
gray.
favorite is when they do the breast cancer awareness one.
Oh, those are always nice. I think my favorite breast cancer awareness one is the all black with the pink numbers and the pink helmet.
Okay. I got another one of the most iconic uniforms in sports. This one's in basketball. We got the LA Lakers, purple. I think. I think it's yellow.
They got two.
Yellow. I think it's the yellow one with the purple letters.
Okay.
So the classic home.
The ones that haven't changed are long time. It's just it doesn't get any more iconic. So it's same thing with the Celtics. Celtics and the Lakers probably
I
have
like
the
this
two
one,
most
like,
iconic.
black one. Which those are
I just like the normal green ones. Pretty fresh.
I just like Jason Tatum.
Okay. The last one.
Hey, I go to school right next to his brother.
Last one. Joseph.
the Thunder City Edition.
Of course, I called it before.
I
No,
mean,
I
that's-
don't. No, I don't have it.
Which that's, I think that's for like the Oklahoma City bombing. So there's a good.
Yeah, I did see that. That was
there's
pretty
a good
cool.
message,
Yep.
and they look cool.
Yep.
And I would also add in the Thunder orange alternate.
Oh my god, I knew it was gonna be
Yeah.
I'm gonna strangle you.
Let me think of any other orange jerseys that might be out there. Is there any in it?
Syracuse stuff.
Yeah, Syracuse. I like all their jerseys.
Illinois.
The orange thing.
Illinois uniforms.
I don't like Illinois.
Bam, I won one. Anaheim's orange, but they don't have an orange jersey.
Does Boise have one?
Oh,
No, Boise's blue.
Boise State has. They have. I've seen them wear them before.
That's like a rare.
They're still bad.
Texas.
No, Texas has them.
Texas.
But
is
Texas
pretty
is
cool.
iconic.
The ball
I think Texas. Yeah, I
They're
like Texas's
burnt-
uniforms the
they're
best.
burnt orange.
Same thing with Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame's are pretty iconic.
That's what I see on every list. Notre Dame's always on there. So is Alabama.
No,
I don't like
boring.
Alabama's jerseys are boring.
Okay, my fifth.
Clemson.
I like Clemson's orange.
Clemson's are pretty
purple
cool.
ones are dope.
I haven't
I'm sorry,
seen
as a
purple.
Florida State fan, as much as I hate Clemson, they got drip.
Yeah.
They got drip. Shut up over there. I like orange.
I like orange.
Orange is my favorite color.
And they make for the best jerseys.
I'm 19 and my room's still orange.
No, it's not. It's gray now.
Let me guess, your accent's is orange.
No, I don't have anything orange when I room now.
When did color change?
When?
Mhm.
I was quarantined.
There we go. We're 19.
Wait, no, I was 18 when I painted.
It doesn't matter. You're pretty much 19.
No,
You freaking nerd.
I was 18 on 11 months.
Okay, Colin. Go ahead and pick your fifth before we get in too far into.
My fifth and final.
It's making fun of my life.
Yeah.
Army Navy, one of the most iconic football games, and they've always got the retro, or not retro, but like honoring certain like people. It would be the 2018 Army football big red one,
Okay.
clean, black, red.
You showed me before. That was
Simple.
pretty
I like Navy's this last year. Or the last time that they had it. They had like an acre on it.
You know who else has got a good one last college football season? Air Force. They were painted like an AC 130 with the gray and the white.
cool.
Did you hear it? Yes, sir.
Okay. My last one is the most iconic in baseball.
Man, that was a bad call, Mr. Umpire, but I'll take it.
Most iconic in baseball hasn't changed for a really long time, and that's the Yankees.
You know you hate them.
Yeah, even though I hate them, the pinstripes and just the classic logo. It's so good. All the best players were born in Jersey. Jeter, Mickey Mantle,
What
Berra.
one I like more,
Babe
Yankees or
Ruth.
Red Sox?
That's why I was saying it's quiet. I wasn't sure if it was right or
Lou
not.
Gehrig,
I don't know if I like
Joe
Red Sox.
DiMaggio.
I might have Red Sox.
I like the older Red Sox jerseys. But no, the cool Red Sox jerseys now are the red ones with the Sox on the
Yeah.
hat. But I don't like the Red Sox anymore.
You know who's got a good one? Tampa Bay, one of their alternates.
It's
It's like
Boston. I don't like Boston.
rainbow. Or no, Tampa Bay is like. They're like city edition. It's like powder blue and it's gold. That's the uniform I play when I play the show. I'm only Rays, and that's the only uniform I wear.
You know what city is the worst fans? I just said it.
Chicago.
It's Boston.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you not remember? Or no, it
The
was.
Bruins fans are horrible. Red Sox fans, you don't want to go to a Red Sox game. I've heard in Boston and in New York.
I want to see Penguins.
The Patriots.
No,
I don't know how
God
bad the
bless.
Celtic fans are. New York fans are pretty bad too.
Look at Spike Lee with the Knicks. The most notable,
They don't
worst fan of basketball.
They don't have anything.
I hate Chicago fans too.
I was gonna say Chicago. Remember the guy when he caught the
Not-
foul ball?
Of course, I'm not saying all Chicago, Boston fans.
Just
Just the one. Not all Cub fans are bad. It's just the ones that are
I know what you mean about
trashing other
about
teams.
Boston. There was this one guy who caught a foul ball from the Boston player. Some guy took his brand new pizza and threw it at him
Yeah.
because he caught it.
It's just fans that do that kind of crap I don't like. But yeah, that's it for the unis. So we forgot to come up with a poll question. You got any question that throw out to the fans that we can discuss?
Do the
We didn't even
do
discuss.
the asterisks. Look,
Oh yeah, that's a good one. We
let's discuss the
we didn't discuss last
poll.
week's Batman. People disappointed me again. I was heartbroken for this whole week.
I voted no. He wasn't the best.
Yeah, I know. I
superhero.
saw.
boring.
No, but again, it's just something about Batman. I may be biased because I grew up.
I grew up
Right.
Love-
watching
Loving
Batman.
Batman.
But what do you mean?
I did because it was boring.
I'll stand by it. Batman's the best. I don't care what you guys say.
The villains make it.
No, that's not true. He does have the best villains, but Batman, like if you go through all the comics and all the movies, Batman is the one that stays consistently the same the entire way through.
Will lead to a death.
No, like Batman. No.
Like Iron Man, like he makes his suits for certain situations.
We're not talking about Marvel here, okay? We're talking about Batman.
I'm sorry. We'll talk about the worst superheroes.
Just go watch all the Batman movies and come back and talk to me, because you'll change your mind, I guarantee you. Play all the
I
Batman
got
games.
fat thighs.
Play all the Batman.
I'm just looking at my thigh. This thing's like fat. Not a PH, just a straight F.
No, but until the day I die, I'll stand by that Batman's the best. I don't really care what anybody else says. But we'll throw out the poll question that we talked about earlier and get all of y'all's opinions on it. The question is, if your team wins a championship this year, or I guess next year even if the coronavirus continues, if your team wins the championship, will you view the championship differently than before?
Which I guess that would be like MLB, NBA, NHL.
Yeah.
Does the asterisk
any season
affect,
that's been shortened,
affect the win of the championship?
basically.
Should we discuss the Twitter poll?
I mean, yeah.
The one where Joe recruited on to win?
I did not recruit.
I think
A liar!
we have. I think both of you recruited to win.
I recruited
You recruited.
Grace. Grace, and that was it.
I didn't.
I don't
recruit
believe you.
Nobody. People just know that Doctor.
But I was really surprised. I think we got 13 votes.
Hey, that's a record.
I don't know how the heck we did
I
that.
retweeted it.
So did I.
Yeah, I didn't do that, but
Wow!
I think I did because I put the hashtag Team Pierce, vote for Team Pierce with it. But
Oh, so you did recruit.
I thought that was a little recruiting, so I deleted it.
I didn't realize until today that you actually put the short hair what I wanted.
I made sure to be very specific about which story you
I
like.
just want to say, Pierce, the person who wasn't subscribed to our YouTube channel.
Oh, I am now.
We have 12 now.
I was the 12th follower, or 12th.
You know what I told
subscriber.
Grace? I told her, you know, we were talking about giving our 10th subscriber a giveaway.
Yeah.
I told her about that, and she was like, she was on her phone, but went through our,
Oh, I
like
know.
Instagram, and went to it, and she wasn't.
What? She was the 10th, yeah.
Oh, that was technically the 10th.
Oh,
So, I mean, I get something?
You get a high five.
no.
No, coronavirus, no high fives.
You get an elbow.
Airbow. That's a
Okay.
knee slapper.
That's a thigh slapper. But I told Grayson, she went through and wasn't signed into her YouTube. She's like, I'm gonna unsubscribe to make sure I'm the 10th follower. She didn't do it.
I mean, technically.
Okay. Well, that's all I have planned for this episode. I think I'll just wrap up the theme of the episode by saying that I hope all the sports seasons go well, and I hope that it's a light in the dark for the time that we're going through. That I hope this is the start of the return to normalcy. Everything eventually comes back. I hope probably not the way it was before, because I think this pandemic has proven that we weren't prepared to.
That one's gone. It's a gone. Woo!
He's on my fantasy team!
Almost a Big Mac lamb, but woo!
And I played him.
Woo!
you.
As I was saying,
That's 5 points, I think. Is that one 5?
I don't know. I didn't look at the point system. I just drafted people.
as the pandemic has proven, we have a long way to go as a society.
Hey, good old butt slap Harrison Bader.
Can I finish, please? You guys keep interrupting my thoughts.
Sorry.
He is.
Sorry, we have ADHD. We get distracted easily.
No, as I was saying, I hope sports is the first
Woo!
the first part of a longer return to normalcy, but not completely normal, because we have to change. Because I think global warming, climate change has proven that there are going to be more pandemics. What are you guys doing? Can you please stop? You know what? I'm just gonna screw it. I'm just gonna.
All right, we love you.
No, we're not done yet.
Oh,
Cue the outro.
No.
I ended it like that last time.
As
so I'm gonna do
always,
that every time.
subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep up with all the videos that we put out. I hope, as you probably seen already, that we filmed it. I hope this is a much better experience. I don't know how it's going to go in the editing process. I still have to figure that out. But I hope it's enjoyable. Subscribe for more videos if I can figure out how to make it right. Follow us on the socials.
Joe, get away from the camera.
Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Yep. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching.
We love you,
We look forward to next episode.
and we love you.
We love you guys. Stay safe. And
cue the
outro!